Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Star Technology. Now, today, I think the plan that I've got is tungsten. We want to get some tungsten. If we have a look at the quests, I believe we want to get ourselves an elite assembler, because the elite assembler can get us a... Oh, wow, there's loads of stuff you can assemble with it. But it can get us one of the... input hatches, and we need the elite assembler to do that. So we need the elite assembler to get us a input hatch, which then will allow us to get Radon, which then will allow us to get the circuit assembler for EV. So we need to stick our toe in IV to finish off EV, is basically what it is, right? So yeah, that's pretty decent. We should try and get there now. So I went through the quests, and if we have a look, I think it's this one, which that's this one down here. So Tungstensteel ingots, they've got two things that you need to like finish. So we've done the EV machine frame already, so we've done that one. The other one is the tungsten dust, which is up here. Now, I was halfway through doing this when I noticed that my microphone wasn't working, so I do apologize for this, but we get some of this crushed tungstate ore. We get some of this from, funny enough, this thing up here. So this thing gives us tungstate ore. I can show you, because that comes directly into this. I think it's the one right at the end. Not that one. Not. Am I not doing anything with my tungstate ore? Tungstate. I might have accidentally put the same thing in twice right there. So instead of that. Yeah, there we go. So that's now going to make us a bunch of tungstate, because I must have... Damn it. Wow, yes, there's a lot. There's a lot right there. So we're going to get a bunch more of this. Wow. Okay, so anyway, let's have a look at the quest for this. So first thing is get some crushed tungstate, which we've done. We can get that from the, well, macerating the stuff we get out of this, the raw stuff. There you go, raw tungstate. To get the tungstate dust, though, yeah, we just macerate it again, and then we can get the impure, and then we can use the impure to get the dust. There's other ways you could do it. We could almost put this one through the refinery process, right? So this one right here, and then you could get some silver dust out of it, but I don't really care about the silver, so I'm just going to crush it. Next up was the tungstic acid dust. Now, to get this, you need a chemical bath, and you put in some tungstate dust and some hydrochloric acid, and you get some of that out. And then you use that exact 7 right there to electrolyze to get yourself tungsten and some hydrogen and oxygen. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Now, the plan is we need to... so we need to do tungsten, this stuff. We need to go into the electrolyzer. Now, this is one of the reasons why the electrolyzer is now also EV. Now, we already know that the... do we already know that the large mixer is EV? I can't remember if I did that between episodes as well, but basically the electrolyzer and the mixer are both EV right now. So what I can do is pop this one in here, and we could say, get me some tungsten dust. Tungsten dust. Go. How long are you going to take? 11 seconds. That's pretty long, actually, thinking about it. I guess later on we'll have like the higher version of EVs or something. Anyway, there's tungsten dust. Quest. Booyah! Quest. That's what we like to see. Good stuff. Now, that unlocks the fact that we can do tungsten steel now. Now, to make tungsten steel, obviously we need to make hot tungsten. And to make tungsten steel mixer, which also actually needs an EV mixer, so it's good that we did that. So let's not run over there, because we forget that we've actually got this right here. So we can use this in a mixer to get ourselves tungsten carbide, tungsten steel. And this, unfortunately, is our last slot in this extended pattern provider. Now, what I could do, another extended pattern provider just pointed into this, and then have a cable connecting it. It's going to look a lot messier if we do it that way. We could even put one on top, pointing down, but then we'd need a cable to go up to it anyway. But we don't need it right now, so I'm going to pop those away. And we're going to ask for some tungsten steel dust. Yeah. Oh, another thing I should mention is I automated. So we've got a cable that comes all the way around here. So it comes from over there, basically. I automated steel, sort of. It just sends raw iron into this. And then we've got a raw iron recipe as well. And there you go. We've got tungsten steel. Pretty good. That is the IV equivalent of like titanium and stainless steel for HV, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. So, anyway, this one, we can program this one that you need to go into the electric blast furnace. And you need to be on option 2. And you need helium gas, apparently. So, you're going to be on option 1. Because where the heck do you get helium from? I'm not doing that. That sounds like a pain in the bum. I mean, we could do that. Because we do have endstone automated now. Right. Liquid helium. No, we don't even want to do that. I mean, we get that from this, don't we? Helium gas. We could do it for now, couldn't we? What's that one there? Helium plasma. No. I remember I used to do this one, and we'd make like a HV or something for this. I used to do this one all the time in modern industrialization for all the mods 10. Because it was like the only good way of getting helium. Steam cracked. We're not even into this bit yet. We should probably get into oil at some point, but I'm tempted. Let's do this one. Why not? All we really care about is this stuff. Wait, you get platinum dust from that as well? Oh, 0.0. Okay, 0.7. Fine. Cool. Okay, well, we pop that one in the... was it the centrifuge that we needed? I think it was. Anyway, we've got the endstone already done, right? So, in fact, we could make this the recipe that we wanted. That does remind me, though. Oh, nichrome. Yeah, we're all good. Cool. Okay. So I can put that one down here. I might actually convert these ones over. I don't think it matters, actually. Wait a minute. Let me get that one out for now. We'll just get rid of that. Oh, sorry. There you go. At some point, I will remove that, if you know what I mean. I will remove the all of this stuff over here, and we'll set it up like we set up everything over there. That'll be the plan. Okay, so now can we make some tungsten steel? Let's give it a go. Oh, we should probably put in the recipe for cooling it off as well. You need... Okay, you can do HV. That's good. So we've only got HV right now. So that is underneath this. Yeah. I think I might stop... Oh, hello. I think I might stop using the ingredient buffer and start using the same thing that I've got over here. I like this method, using an interface. It's so much neater. It's really difficult to get your head around, though. It took me a while to figure it out. Even after someone, like, just laid it out for me, I was still like, I don't understand. Oh, and I didn't have the flipping tungsten steel dust in the system, so it's not actually going to... Yeah, it's going to make me some now. Pooh. Okay. I was like, why is it not going there straight away? It should do. And it was in my hand. That'll be why. There we go. So now you're going to take 17 seconds. Fair enough. And there's the hot ingot. I'm actually going to take that out and then put it back in, just in case it was a quest. I don't think it was, though. Or if it was, it's not like 18 seconds, flipping heck. It's not coming through right now, is it? So yes, anyway, that will get us the quest for the tungsten steel, which will then allow us to get this one right here, the IV machine frame, which will then allow us to get the elite assembler. And it just happened, didn't it? So, west. Oh, love it. Yes, and then that unlocks this bit over here. So, next thing is we're going to make a machine hull like that. Now, machine hull assembler 0.3 seconds. That's actually cheaper, so I'm going to make that the recipe right there. And then we need to make assembler. One of these bad boys. Which will require us to make platinum cable and IV conveyor module and robot arm. Okay, so I've got a lot of programming in to do, basically. So that's one program. We obviously have to do this one as well. Is there a recipe for this one as well? Wait, Not really. I don't really want to do that, if I'm honest, because it takes time. Not too much time, but, you know, this one doesn't take any time whatsoever. So, yeah, we'll do that one. Then we will... I'll tell you what. I'm going to make that one anyway. And then we'll do the robot arm next. And the robot arm needs tungsten steel in the lathe and stuff. I tell you what, I'm going to go off and do all of this. You've seen this all before. So I'm going to do all of this and then we'll be back in a sec. Right. I think this is the first time I'm trying this, by the way, but I think I've done it. First off, let's make the IV machine frame. Or machine hull, whatever you call it. Yeah, okay, platinum cable I did not get. Okie dokie. Platinum cable. Open this thing up. There's this thing. Cool. Oh, we've got an unfortunate thing up here as well, where this is filling up as well. So we need to do something about that eventually. We don't need a few of these recipes. I could probably archive a couple of them. We don't need them for now, so there we go. Right, let's try that again. IV machine hull. I'm only doing the machine hull first because it's a quest. We can get that as a quest. And then we can go and make, you know, the other stuff. This thing, the elite assembler. Now, how long is that going to take, do you reckon? I think it's going to take a little while because it's got to do everything. And it's also got to make... you making... Yeah, the tungstate and then so on and so on. And you got the platinum already, so you're all good on that one. We got some tungsten coming in. Lovely. That is coming in from over here. Nice. Good stuff. And then this one over here should be coming in as well. Now, I've got a bit of an issue. As you can see, I had to put this one on here for the graphene dust. Now, graphene dust comes from graphite, and so far, graphite. The only way we've got graphite in the past is purely, I think, it comes from... And what were we doing to get the graphite? I do not remember, actually. I think it's something to do with ore washing. Yeah, we were washing, like... I swear it was something to do with this thing over here. Basic filter thingy. That's pretty cool. We've got an exquisite ruby right there, which is good. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe have we got a an ore washer? Yeah, we do. We've got an ore washer right here. So I was probably washing some crushed diamonds. And that's how we got the graphite to get ourselves a thermal, whatever it is. One of these things down here. Arc furnace, that's it. Arc furnace. Yeah, because that requires graphite. But yeah, that's how we were probably doing it. So we might have to automate that at some point. And we are getting diamonds, by the way, from over... We would be getting diamonds from over here if I were to swap this back over to being gravel instead of sand. I'm going to leave it on sand for a little bit longer because there's a few bits that we want to get, right? I know the topaz is quite important. But yeah, there you go. That is making us everything. And even this thing is doing its job over here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so good. What are you doing? Because it said 2. Okay, we've only got 1 left. Huh. It's actually going to make it for us right now. How do we get to this point already? I say that. I mentioned, I think it was like 5 or 6 episodes back that, oh, look, I'm in Ivy already. Even though I'm not. I just had an Ivy quest, by the way. Thank you. Had the Ivy, what do you call it? Circuit thingy. That's it. So, yeah, now we can pop that one back in and we can make ourselves the Elite Assembler. Elite Assembler. Never mind, we can't. We need to get some more neodymium dust. We need some more graphite as well. I knew we needed graphite. I literally pointed it out to you guys, didn't I? Fine. fine. We need a basic ore washer. And we've got a washer already, I think. Did I put... Is this thing a washer? That's a chemical bath. Damn it. They sound so similar, don't they? Okay, I'm going to get some of our diamond. Oh, we've got some of this. What does... how do we get this? I don't even know. Oh, the basic sifter gave us some purified diamond dust. And we can use the purified diamond dust to get ourselves a chance of getting graphite. Alright, I'll figure something out for this. I'm just going to chuck it in like that. And then we should get a chance of getting some graphite. Assembler. Yeah, there we go. So it actually went down. So we're missing 20. So we need more of the diamonds going through. Yeah, we could stick it in the keep coming here to go for my macerator, but I know it's down here now. There you go. That's going to take just over half a second for each one of those. So it should take about 30 seconds for us to get all of the diamond, crushed diamond right there. I could just put this one through the advanced centrifuge that we've made for our ilmenite. And that will get us some graphite every so often. Nice. Graphite. Yeah, we've already got one. Nice. Right, I am currently running the rare earth sludge that we're getting from, I think it's over in this thing, over here. Is it this thing? Rare earth sludge? Yeah. So we're getting it out of our advanced electrolyzer, which is running the ore residue. Rare ore residue through it. That is getting us some rare earth sludge right there. And I'm just running that directly through our big centrifuge because it's big and it runs real quick. Right? So that's going to chomp through our rare... There you go. Rare earth sludge right there. And then that's going to get us some rare earth. What else are you going to get us, actually? Let's have a look. Centrifuge. Get some rare metallic residue as well. What does this one do? So if we electrolyze this, we get calcite dust and some silver. It's not too bad, is it? We could almost put a export bus on this thing as well. Somewhere. Probably on the other side. It's over here somewhere. So we can export into this, what we were just talking about, the metallic residue. I'm not going to do it right now, but we could do that eventually. I probably should have done this a while ago, if I'm honest. What I've got, though, is when we run out of rare earth sludge dust, it's going to move on to doing the rare earth. And that is how... so if we do rare earth, this stuff right here, the rare earth, centrifuge that down, and you get yourself some small piles of cadmium, neodymium, samarium, however you say it. Anyway, and then all of these things, right? And I'm sure these will all come in very handy later on, but it's the neodymium that we are specifically looking for right now. So yeah, we'll just we'll let that just do its thing for now, I guess. What I might do is just to speed us up right now, rare earth, we can do that, and that'll keep that one topped up basically. Are you actually going to work? No. Why are you not going to work? Centrifuge. Rare earth. Because that is 6 things right there that is trying to output. Oh, wait, what? It just took one. Okay. Oh, it's 6 things it's trying to output, and this thing is busy trying to get... okay. Right. We could probably... I should probably do this. If it's going to be really, really quick, I'll just make some cables and put it around the back there. No, put it at the front here, sorry. It's a good plan, isn't it? Import buses. Let's do 3 of them. Storage bus. Let's do 1 of them. There we go. That is all coming in, and it's being pulled into the system. So that should, for now at least, that should get us some neodymium. Now, big question is, can we now make the assembler? We can indeed. Let's just let that go off and do its stuff then. Oh, you're loud again, aren't you? I must have moved you at some point. Right, this seems to be working. We're nearly at the point now where we can say we're done with this. I'll probably end the episode after this, if I'm honest. It just has to be done. Never mind. That should be it now. Quest. Love it. Absolutely love it right there. So pop back into this one. Now, what this one here does is it allows us to get the EV energy hatch, which is not exactly what we were looking at, actually. We need the EV input hatch. Why do you want the EV energy hatch next? I guess it makes sense that this is the one we would go for next, because insane voltage. You need iridium. That's mad. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going ahead a little bit just to see what happens. So the Elite Assembler and the H-Pick. H-Pick. Okay, where's that one? That one there, which comes from this one over here. Oh, okay. So the I remember this. The M-Pick chip. Is it the chip or is it the... it might be the wafer. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so we can get rid of all of this now. So the Elite Assembler does unlock us the fact. Like, I'm going to put it up here somewhere. Just plonk it there for now, I guess. I probably should have put it next to that, and then we could use the cable. Oh, well, we'll use cable anyway. Not that one. These ones. There you go. I could put pattern provider on the top of this, and I'm just going to do one of those. This thing can allow us to get the IV hatch, which is this one right here. The IV input hatch. That's not the recipe. That there is the recipe. That is a stainless steel drum, liquid PTFE, or whatever that stuff is. Liquid PTFE, one of those IV machine frame stainless steel. We could actually do that right now. I am actually... Oh, you know what? We don't have to even leave. We can just do something like that. And then what I'll do... it's not called that. Card? Yeah, there we go. I'll put one of these cards in as well. And we need a pattern provider. So I can stick that one right there. Pop that one in. This one we need to pop up there. And IV input hatch. Go! Nice. Now, I did go AFK for quite a while right there because I was... Oh, wow, we went shopping. Did the food shop real quick. So we should have, if I do refined, we've got 160 refined ilmenite right now. Meaning we can make like a bunch of stuff that for EV. Whoa, okay, did not mean to do that. Yeah, that one open. There you go. So yeah, now all we need to do is we need to build one of these. And if only I have been already prepared for this, I would already have all of the clean... Oh no, look at that, I do. I've already made this before. So I can already put this down, like maybe over here for now. And we'll set that up so we can get the liquid ender air going. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I think that would be a very good idea. Anyway, for now, I think... You know what? We'll put that down right now. We'll put the distillation tower down. Distillation tower. I think we put it here. No. No, that is correct. Yes, perfect. And we need an input, which is what this one is. We need an output. I'm going to use the LV bus right there. Output bus. Output hatches. There's the output hatch right there. And then we need a bunch of regular output hatches. I might have already used them all. Okay. So that one needs one HV and then a bunch of LVs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LVs. HV input hatch. And then I can use a thingy on that as well. But yeah, there you go. So this one is currently just making us all of the tungsten steel, and it can do that. I'm so surprised we managed to get to this point already. Bear in mind that I'd already spent like quite a bit of time on this episode beforehand. But yeah, let me get all of these things in place, and then we will call it a day, I think. Nice. Now, I do need a bunch of Enderium. I did forget that we need to upgrade not only this, but this thing to be EV. But there is an output hatch that we can put right here. I'm hopeful that it's smart enough to figure out where to put things. We got the HV hatch, which I just found out that I made 2 EV input hatches. Input hatch. There you go. I made 2 of those so I could, yeah, see if I could try it like this. In fact, I'm going to set this one up like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we need all of the LV hatch. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is in line with that one. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Right. So now, oh, and I need some Enderium. Let's do 5 Enderium, 4 X's. Yes. I'm basically going to mirror this thing over here, I believe. Now, I did do this over here, and I figured something out between episodes that I wanted to quickly show you. Molten ore mixture. In the mixer right here, you can use any sort of crushed ore. And we got tons, remember? If I hop over here. Look at all that sphalerite. I just spat on my microphone. Brilliant. We got all of that stuff right there. And we can put that through. And that is a recipe that I have set up to make the molten ore mixture. You also get it from, you know, the void miner and everything. The void ore extractor or whatever it's called. So I set something up over here. I've also set this as the storage bus for this thing. Because I thought that would be a good idea. So the molten ore mixture will always try and go into this one. Which I thought was a pretty fun way to do it. If I'm honest. It also pulls it from over there and instantly puts it in this. So, yeah. But, did you know... If I open this one back up. There's another way to get the molten ore mixture. Rather than doing this. If you can get a mixer up to Ivy. You can actually just put some of the molten metal mixture dust. And some stone and some lava. You put these 3 things together. And you get yourself 20 buckets. Now, put this through... one of the distillation towers, you get it back. Because look, 10 buckets and you get 1 back. And it costs 2 to make basically 20 buckets. So potentially just for some stone dust and some lava, you could basically just get free ores out of it. So I might have to set that up at some point. Obviously that is IV that is needed. And I don't know how quick it's going to be. To be fair, I did not look at that. It would tell us, won't it? So if I do this. We'll pop back in here and we have a look. It says it takes 30 seconds. So every 15 seconds we will get this thing popping off basically, which is really good. We can even stop the ore. We're not going to stop that thing because it's not hurting anyone, is it? So yeah, that's how we're going to do it at some point. I'm not going to do it just yet though. Anyway, these are all going to start coming in now. What are you waiting on over there? Okay, so you're waiting on all of those things. Chlorine, apparently. Ah, that thing right there. God, it's getting cramped in here, isn't it? I probably should have expanded this area. But I like it being a little bit cramped. I don't know why. Right. I've got most of the things in place already. And all we need to do is stick those 2 down. Are you not going to power up now? EV energy hatch. What did I do wrong over here? An output bus. What did I do wrong? EV energy hatch. EV energy hatch. HV energy hatch. HV energy hatch. What's this thing here? Yep, that's fine. Ah, I'm missing the maintenance hatch. I knew there was a thing. I did that on the first one as well. Classic. Right. So let's take that one down. Why are you still not forming? You butthole. IV input hatch. Structure incomplete. What do you mean the structure is incomplete? It's not incomplete. I'll tell you what. Break those ones off. Yeah. And then what I can do is shift right click. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted it to do. Surely it should go all the way up. Maybe it doesn't like that it's got LVs right here. Maybe it needs the HVs. What do you think? They can't all be EVs, right? Is that what it wants? They all wants all of them to be EV outputs. All right, that works, and that's only got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only got 3 in there, right? So if we were I'll tell you what. Get rid of that one, and we'll put in. Aha! They all need to be the same, I'm guessing. Fine. That is absolutely fine, I guess. Not fine. Copium. Oh, it's done. It's done. We've made it. We've made it. Awesome. Right. I'm going to just export into this, I think. We're going to use some cables. Oh, wait. I do have the recipe for it. All right. 200 buckets, please. Go. How are you doing? I did swap this out, by the way, if you didn't notice. That's going to take basically 200 seconds. I think that's how that works. Nearly there. Wait for it. And there it is. Why are you not going? Why does it do this? Go. You've got power. Surely you've got power. Oh, no, you don't. It's always one thing, isn't it? It's always something when it comes to this. Let's pop one of these on here. And that is the sound that we want to hear. That's taken 32,000. Flipping heck. That's a lot, isn't it? This one over here. Oh, it's not taking anything right now because it's not on, but... Oh, there we go. We're getting a bunch of stuff from this. We're getting helium, deuterium, tritium, krypton. Get a bit of xeon as well. A bit of radon. Radon is the thing that we are specifically looking for in this case. So we can make ourselves the EV... what's it called? The EV circuit assembler? Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah, this is the circuit assembler right now. We want to move this one over here somewhere, I suppose. Anyway, this is kind of what I was trying to do all day, and we managed to get there. Even though I didn't record like half of it, I did explain it. I hope. If there's anything that I missed that you think, well, how did you do that then? Just chuck a comment down below, and yeah, I should be able to explain it. I hope. All I do, by the way, is I just go through JEI. I'm like, where does that one come from? Oh, I did set up this over here, by the way. Underneath this, I've got an export bus to put these back in. Magnesium chloride dust. Because you get your chlorine and your magnesium back the whole time, so it's pretty good. Now, this one over here, I'm going to put the rarest metal in, or the rare earth sludge. And then the rare earth metal stuff. There you go. So that's going to just do its thing. Hopefully we can get through rare earth. Get through all of these whilst I do other things. Fingers crossed. And then we'll get through this as well, hopefully, by that time. What about this stuff? That's an electrolyzer thing, is it? Yeah. So we could put that in the electrolyzer. In fact, why don't we do that? There we go. That should do all of the electrolyzing. Only thing I'm worried about with that is, does it take a couple of things to electrolyze, or is it just the one? I think it's just the one by the looks of it. But yeah, there we go. Excellent. Right. Well, let me do one of these. Let's call it there for today, I think. I really like this, by the way. Thank you again to everyone on my Discord for like trying to figure something out for that. That was a really good thing to figure out. So thank you very much. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. And yes, I didn't forget this time. We are 100% going to show you the statistics. I'm at 8 days now. I've literally spent a whole day since the last episode, I think, working on this. Ooh.